Well, g'day everyone, and welcome back to another Stormworks career episode. All right, so what I was thinking is I love I love my boat. I love my boat. This little fella here, I absolutely love him, and there's definitely changes and stuff that need to be made to just to refine it a little bit and stuff like that. You can see that I have started to do some refining and whatnot when we did the corners and stuff. I've bought some ties up to the top, some rope ties and stuff like that. I do need to figure out, and I've put windows, I've put viewing windows in here. I do need to figure out why this is actually losing. It's losing fuel. It's losing fuel, and I don't know why that is the case. It just seems to empty itself and stuff. But what I thought is, this is an absolutely fantastic service boat. It's brilliant. It's stable. It works really, really well. Everything goes really well on it. But I think we need something a little bit faster. I think we need something that is going to, yes, I do want to clear that vehicle. And actually, I hope I didn't know. It's all right. Let's go back again. We need something that's going to be a little bit faster, purely for rescues, picking people up and putting out fires and stuff like that. So I thought that in this episode we might be able to build ourselves a new boat. Now, I do definitely want it to be relatively wide and probably a little, not really too short. So what I tend to do when I'm building my boats, and I'm not a professional at this, and I'm nowhere near as good as what most people are when it comes to building boats, I can tell you that much. I may put one more on there so that the center of gravity is right in the middle there. All right, lovely. So what I tend to do is, or what I am going to do is, let's see, I'm going to run this out so that we've got a little bit of distance like that and a little bit of width. And then what I like to do is, and this is just me personally, is I like to throw a seat down on it so that, there we go. So that I have an idea on scale, because my God, I'm not very good at bloody scale on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a seat right here, and then that's going to give me an idea on the scale of the boat. It's going to give me an idea on how, in fact, what I probably might do with this one is probably not do that. I reckon I might, in this one, I might do a helm, I reckon, in this one, and we'll throw a helm in there, and then that's going to give me an idea on how big this boat is actually going to be, and then it allows me to sort of build out from there. So if I move that through to here like that, then that's probably. Width is a big thing for me, I think, because what I noticed in one of my boats that I was doing was that I was having trouble getting around the helm, especially in rough seas, without actually falling off of the boat, believe it or not. So what we'll do is we'll just run this through here like this, and then I'll go. And we will change the size of this. We will actually change the size of this as we go. But for now, it's probably for me a good starting point is to just run that like that, and sort of start there and see how we go. So that is the plan. But at least I have like a bit of a scale on how big it needs to be. So let's go into there. We'll delete all of that. Might start off with a 1x2 inverse pyramid perhaps, and see how I go. Now, again, I am not I am not a good boat builder. I am not a good boat builder, but I try. I try, right? So what I want to do is go into, oh crap. I keep that's the other thing that I keep doing when I'm building boats is I keep accidentally pressing F. Sorry, yes, F, because F actually focuses. F actually focuses. So let's see. So we might start right there, and that'll be a good start. Then we'll go into what I might do is I might add that to there for now, and then we'll grab the 1x2 pyramid. Oh crap, sorry. We'll select that, and then I'll throw that in there as well. So there we go. And I won't build I won't like continue to, did that not work? I won't continue to build the entire thing on camera, but what I will do is there we go, that's what I was looking for. But what I will do is I'll sort of I'll build little sections, and I'll sort of work my way towards there we go. We'll throw that down there as well. Work my way. I'll sort of skip some areas and stuff like that, but I'll give you a little bit of a gist on how I'm going and what I'm doing. So I reckon that's probably okay there. Then what I need to do is probably go into perhaps a 2x2. Would a 2x2 fit in here? And again, I'm not an absolutely fantastic shipbuilder. I can tell you that much. But I can certainly know it's probably 2x2 is probably not what I actually want, is it? It might be a. Let's maybe try a 4x4, which is probably going to be way too big, I reckon. There. That, and yeah, I could probably actually go like that and bring that, if I can bring that through here like that for a sec, just to sort of help me build this little section. Now we'll go back into the 4x4, and I'll see how that actually fits. So we'll go there, like that. Oh, come on, Simi. There we go. Roll it over. Probably that way, I reckon. How is that going to look? How will that look? Will that streamline it a little bit? Yeah, it probably will actually, which will actually be pretty good. So I might go in there, and then we'll throw a 1x2 in there, like that, down to there. I don't think that's going to line up, is it? No, it's not going to line up actually. So I'll delete that, and I'll delete that, and we'll fit something in there. We will fit something in there, probably a 1x4 inverse, perhaps. Nope, that's not going to fit in there at all. Okay, so maybe we'll go into a 1x4 of those should fit in there, shouldn't it? Like that. Almost, but it kind of doesn't. So I'll work it out from there. Let's have a squiz. Let's start and go in there. Well, we don't want to delete that, do we? So we'll probably go back to this one and roll that one around. No, that probably needs to be a 2x2, perhaps 2x2. Let's try a 2x2. I've I've watched people do this, and I've just been absolutely flabbergasted by how quickly they actually do it and how well they actually do it. So we may go to there, and then we'll square that off, I reckon. So if we go through here like that, no, probably not that one. Whatever that one is, that doesn't line up with anything really, does it? No, it doesn't. So we probably need to go. Let's have a look. Let's get a maybe a 1x2 and see how that fits in there. Yeah, I'm just like blown away by the way that some people build these things. It's just freaking incredible. How quickly and how used to what they're doing. How quickly they select the blocks that they need, if you understand what I mean. There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. All right, cool. Will that fit in there? Yes, it will. And all we've got to do is fix up this little piece here. And that's probably a matter of deleting that and seeing if we've got maybe a 4x2. Do we have a 4x2, 2x4 there? And that will probably go in there, I think. If I get it around the right way, like so, that's pretty good. And then we'll figure out the bottom in a sec as well. All right, so that's probably about what I want there. And then from that point onwards, this is where I'll start to build this section up as well. There we go. So we'll throw all of that in there. Like so. And I'll probably delete this section now. So let's grab the X and we'll go through here and delete this. Like that. That should be kind of what we want. Other than fixing up this little bit here, which is probably going to need to be probably delete that, I think, and try and match that little section up. So we'll delete that as well. All right, and that we should be able to match that up somehow. So maybe delete that and fit something else in there. All right, so I've got that little piece in there, which I'm pretty happy with. What I probably need to do now is throw a little piece in there, throw that piece in there, and then we'll figure out. So I'm pretty happy with the shape of the front of that. Now we probably need to go not an inverse pyramid, probably a normal 1x2. Is it going to be 1x2 in there? It may do. There we go. And spin him around there and drop him down there like so. Come on, you can do it. I'll throw that down to there, but we're probably actually going to square this off here somehow, I think. So that gives us the basic shape there. Then I probably want to go there as well. Let's throw a couple of these in. Like that. And why can't I get one in there? Because I have that on there. There we go. We'll get you in there like that. We'll delete all of this through here. Like that. And we'll delete all of this through here like that as well. And I messed that bit up. So I'm just going to copy that. Get out of X, copy that, throw that in here again. And spin that around there and drop down to there like that. Beautiful. All right, yeah, pretty happy with that. pretty happy with that, and I probably would like to actually delete that from here. Get rid of those. Get rid of all of that. All of that, because I don't want that on there either. Get rid of that right through there and dump these as well. There we go, like that. I think I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Lovely. All right, pyramid. We'll throw that in the front here and we'll spin that around like that. There. And we'll throw another one of those in here like that. And we are done. We're done with the what I find to be the hardest part of the ship, to be honest. I always find the front to be the hardest part of the ship. Now, I know some people, they talk about having these flowing lines running through it and all that type of stuff. And yeah, I probably do need to, but I will will eventually get there, I promise, guys. I promise I will eventually get there. What can we do here now? We probably want to grab that and throw that in there. Now, they do say that, like so, they do say that that ships are far more stable when they've got flatter hulls at the bottom. So I'm rolling with that. I also need to figure out exactly what to do here. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to need to go into there. And no, that's probably... I might undo that last bit. How am I going to do this? Because I would have liked to have had a little bit of probably curvature on the end of that, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. So anyway, let's delete all of this. Let's delete all of this as well, and all of that. Lovely. Get rid of all of that, and then we'll run this deck through here. So we'll go through there and run that through here like that. Right there. Lovely. And run that through there for now, although we may end up actually changing that. Perhaps. Then we're going to delete him off, and we're going to delete that off as well. And I think that's probably... It may be a little bit high at the moment. It may actually be a little bit high. So let's just get this in here for now. And yeah, I think it probably is a little bit high. So what I think I might do is I'll just maybe from there, I might delete all of that and run it like that. There we go. Just like that. And then what we'll do as well is we'll put we'll just throw a deck in here for now, just so that we can test whether this actually floats. So let's grab that, bring that through here like so, and we'll probably maybe there like that would be good, and that kind of should seal absolutely everything. So what we'll do now is this is going to be I don't know what I'm going to call it. Let's just call it let's just call... Oh, yep, no, somebody's put cap locks on, and it's not me, right? I promise it's not me. Rescue. Yeah. Very original, Simi. Let's just dump that in there and see if she sinks or see if she floats. No, she's floating okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Flings around a little bit, but flinging around a little bit is okay. It depends on how well it goes in sort of in nasty weather. That's the question. So let's spin back into here. Let's increase the size of this. So we're going to need some sides on it. So I'm going to throw that and that. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there. Throw that in there. We'll throw that in there like so. And I think we might go another layer like that. And there. Yeah, I reckon that might be all right. I do have an idea. I do have an idea now on kind of how I want it to go. So let's throw some more of these fellas in here like that. Let's grab some 1x2s, I reckon, would be the correct ones to put in there. Throw that in there. Roll it over. Throw that through there like that. Then grab ourselves, actually we'll go another layer as well, like that. And then we'll grab ourselves some 1x1s here. Spin that around, roll him over, throw that through there and through there like so. All right, lovely. And we'll bring... what do we bring in here? Let's actually roll this over, spin him around, bring that in like that. We'll get some 2s in there. We'll get some 1s in there like so. And we'll get some 1x2s, I think. Where are you? Right there. We'll throw some 1x2s in there like that. And we'll probably bring it down here as well, I reckon. Like that, perhaps. And then we'll throw a couple of blocks in there. Although we could possibly put something else in there if we wanted to. But we'll do that for now. We'll go back into the 1x2s because I should have actually put them in here. Come on. You can do it. There we go. 1x2s. And spin you around like that. Throw that in there. And that should be okay. And then what I might do, I wonder whether I should... yeah, I reckon I might actually. If I throw another couple of those in like that, and then throw another 1x2 in there, that might point that a little bit more. There we go. Like that. That might actually be all right. I might actually be happy with that. Let's get some 1x4s. No, maybe 1x2s might be okay, and throw those in there. Let's throw perhaps one there and one there as well, and we'll throw a couple of blocks in there until we sort out what we're doing there. Lovely. Okay, and we're going to need to throw some ladders in here, but the first thing that I want to do here is probably get the 1x2s again, which are there, and flip those over like that and spin them around like that. We'll put one there, put one there. And I mean, look, half of you guys are probably super professional, super professionals at this type of stuff, and you're probably looking at all of this and going, "My God, no, Simi, what are you doing?" But, you know, I am, it is me. It is me. Let's grab a ladder and spin this around like that. We do need to delete. So if we go X and we delete there, there, and there, and we'll throw 1, 2, and 3 in there, and then we'll do the same on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, cool, cool. Not the most magnificent thing, but I'm quite happy with it so far. I'm very happy with it so far. All right, so this needs to be fast. That's the big thing. This needs to be fast. We need an anchor on it, and it needs to be fast. So let's save him off as rescue, like so. And let's now consider maybe making the back a little bit nicer. So let's say, for example, if we get rid of those and get ourselves some 1x4 wedges and throw those in just around the back off just a little bit, maybe up like that. That's probably okay, and that just gives us a little bit of a kick there, which just makes it look a little bit nicer, at least in my opinion. Let's throw you over there, and we'll throw that in there like that. Beautiful. Okay, while I'm thinking of it, we need some rope anchors. So let's go rope. Rope anchors are right there, and we need to throw some rope anchors in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete one there. I'm going to delete one there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 there and delete that one. And then I think I'll delete those like that. Right, lovely. Let's throw these in. So we'll throw some rope anchors in here. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Probably need to throw one in the top here as well. I might actually leave it like that. Then on this one, we'll spin it around a little bit. There we go. All right, lovely. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so that's pretty cool actually. I'm actually pretty happy with that so far. So what we'll do is we'll throw it in the water and just make sure that she's floating okay. And she is. Once we get a little bit of weight in the back as well, that's going to make a bit of a difference too. So, all right, perfect. Let's keep moving, shall we? Okay, so I've gone through and I've started just throwing a little bit of a front on it. I want to stand up here basically and control it from up here. So I'm just sort of figuring out exactly what I can do here, and I think I'll throw those in there like that, and then sort of work from there, because I think we're going to need some dials and some switches in there, which will be pretty cool. We could probably actually delete those like that and throw another couple of those in there, and then that'll give us space for our dials and stuff like that, which is what we're going to need, which should be pretty cool. Now for the bit that really absolutely and utterly destroys me, and that is Windows. So there we go, Windows. So we probably want maybe 2x3x3. Rotate. Do we want these ones? No, we don't want those. We probably actually want corner ones, don't we? Full 3x3. Full 2x2, I think, would probably fit in there, wouldn't they? No, not really. Maybe 3x2s would fit in there. 3x3. Maybe a 3x3 would fit in there. Almost. I'm rolling with it. That's a 3x3. And if we grab 2x2s, how many do we have there? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, we've got 5. Of course, we've got bloody 5. Let's throw in a 2x3. No, a 2x3 angled. Where are we? 2x4, 2x3x3 maybe. Rotate that around. I think that's probably going to be a little bit too... It's going to leave a little gap in the center. So maybe if we go there and throw that in the middle there. Did that go in the center? No, it didn't. Control Z. And I'll Control Z that. There we go. That's a little bit better. And throw that in the center like that. That might be not in the center either. All right. So there we go. I kind of got that in. I kind of eventually got it in where I wanted it, which is good. That is good. So we'll throw that down there. We'll throw that down there. And we'll throw that down there. And then I'm just going to bring that down like that. And we'll bring some tubey ones. It does always take me a while to do to do windows as well, I can tell you. I'm not a champion. I am not a champion. But we've got that sitting in there as well, which is good. And we could probably put some we could probably go in there actually and go lights and throw a couple of caged spotlights in there like that. So we'll throw 2 of those in there, which is good. And then that should be getting pretty close to exactly where we want to go. So now what I want to do is I want to run this way. Come on. Come on. Run this way like that a little bit. Yep. Oh, that'll do. That will do. That probably goes over a little bit too far. Although, that'd probably be all right, to be honest, because, yeah, I think that'll be all right. And then we'll spin this through here like that and grab some more of those. Rotate those around. Throw that in there like that. And Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. Let's just grab some rail. We need ends, segmented end right there. We'll throw one in there. We'll throw one in there like that. Then we will get segmented middles, which I think are here. And what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is right in the middle. I might go across 4. I'll rotate that like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go across 5 like that. Beautiful. Grab some of that. Just segmented extension. Roll that around there. And roll that through there like that. No, don't like that. Do not like that at all. So we'll undo all of that, I reckon. There we go. We'll just undo all of that for now. Okay, cool. So down here, we're probably going to need ourselves a couple of columns here. We'll just drop that down to there. We could actually do a double like that, and then throw in maybe a couple of where are we? Let's get out of that. Throw in maybe a couple of these like this. Throw one in there, and then we'll throw one in there as well, like that. And that may be okay. I think that'll be all right. I think that'll be all right. Might have gone maybe a little bit too far there, so we could probably actually delete that. Delete all of that and all of that, and we'll copy that. Oh, sorry. Copy that, and we'll throw that in there like that. Like so, and probably throw, I don't know what I'm doing that for when I've got one right there that I can actually copy. Spin you around and throw you in there like that. That should be okay. All right, lovely. So that'll give us a space for all of our stuff. It'll give us access out to the front where the anchor's going to be. And what else? And then it'll give us some seating areas and stuff like that as well. So I'm hoping to make this relatively fast, at least as fast as I possibly can. And I think what I might do as well is I might just get rid of that, bring that through a little bit like so, and probably a 1x2 wedge there, up to there like that, I reckon. X, and get rid of that. Throw that in there and in there. Beautiful. All right, so that is that's that section there. So then we can sort the cockpit out next time. And the engine is going to go out here. Now we want something relatively fast. Do I build? We don't have a lot of room in there, so I was actually thinking of a couple of exposed engines in here. Would actually be really, really cool. So let's save this off here like so, and ka-chung, and chuck him in the water just to test how she goes. Probably going to be a little bit front heavy at the moment until we get those. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that kind of horrible looking arch thing there. So I think I might know how to fix that up. So we'll just quickly fix that up, and then in the next episode I'll do a little bit more work on it, and then in the next episode we will finish it off and test it out, which will be really, really cool. Let's get rid of that and that, which looks pretty horrible. And I'm going to throw one of those in there, which is actually probably a lot better. We will, no, I don't think we will. I don't think I'll even throw anything in there. We can have we could have either like walls of rescue equipment there, or we could have maybe not walls of rescue equipment, and put seating under there, or seating could go in here, rescue equipment could go in there, and then up here we'll probably throw the engines in. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys, for now. I'm hoping to be able to make this super fast, but we'll sort of see how we go. We will see how we go. That's the ultimate. We'll see how we go. So thank you so much for watching this episode. This is going to be our rescue boat. We're going to try and build it and make it as quick as we possibly can. So don't forget to hit like, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We'll do some more building of this next time for our series. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.